I don't know
I
if I
got you.
can.
I got you.
All
All right.
righty.
So, Ryan, I'm really excited to go live on YouTube to talk about the business planning that we've been doing. As
Yes.
partners, we realized that we've been building product and building the business very quietly. And the entire reason we exist is to teach business owners how to build their businesses. And I think it's important to share some of the hiccups that we have found in our own execution, even though maybe we shouldn't admit it.
No, we
Um,
should. We should because it's real, right? It happens for everyone.
Absolutely. So the key topic today is projections. We are
Hmm.
running a workshop at 2 p.m. Eastern every couple weeks to teach small business owners, particularly those that are afraid of numbers, afraid of spreadsheets, and certainly most of us are afraid of data. And thanks to the work you've taught me on Manus AI, we have created an incredible knowledge base that helps small business owners execute their projections. But that's not really the big lesson that hit me in the face. I guess it was
Right.
about 2 weeks ago. You and I
What
had
was it?
not reviewed, well, we hadn't reviewed our projections.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And we had this really important wow moment because we had our heads down. We have customers. Thank you.
Yep.
We were working on that, making sure that we optimize for retention in these early days, but we weren't doing enough outbound.
Right. Because we're not outbound puppies. It's
Work.
not our favorite thing. Let's be honest, right? It's not our thing. We're good. We're good at what we're good at, but that's not our thing. So
Yeah,
this
we're
is
operators. We're more marketing operations and execution people. We're strategists, but we,
right.
well, you've done sales.
I've done sales in the past. I've done some pretty difficult sales, actually, hard sales, automotive sales, selling motorcycles. So, face-to-face cold retail type stuff. I've also done it on traditional, cold calling, knocking on doors when I was younger, literally pacing the streets type
Ooh.
stuff that maybe a lot of people can't relate to these days. But yeah, so yeah, been there, done that, and I hated every second of it. I enjoyed selling motorcycles because I was passionate about the motorcycle, but the having to coldly interact with somebody I can find very uncomfortable, and it's something that I have to push and be out of my shell to actually do. So,
And for me, even though I'm an extrovert at heart, an uber extra
right.
extrovert, I hate self-promotion. So these
Yep.
two things were, I think, delaying our outbound work. But when we sat down and listened to our own advice and looked at projections, we realized that the goals we had set starting in February were not going to get hit unless we just tunnel visioned
Yep.
and started to really focus on outbound. So the key to projections is not just knowing your numbers, understanding all the jargony business talk that goes with them, and the value that they bring so that you can get funded, you can apply for
Right.
grants, so that you can go to pitch competitions if you're going
Sleep.
for investment,
Yep.
all those things.
You can also sleep at night because you know what's going on. That's, one of the key things because speaking as a business owner, that's one of the things that I always used to shy away from. It's like, no, it'll be okay. We'll get more orders. Everything will be all right. And then you lay your head on the pillow at night and you know that that really isn't necessarily the case.
But you know what, Ryan? I think one of the reasons that people don't like to look at numbers is because it forces them to look at some of the ugly realities and the scary things, and then they don't
True.
sleep at night.
There is that. There is that. I guess that depends which side of the fence you sit on,
Yeah,
right?
but you cannot ignore them.
No, you can't. No.
Without them, the planning you're doing is almost like writing in sand, right? The water's going to come in, wash it out. You're going to start fresh every day without
Yep.
that focus that you need. So I'm glad we did it,
Yes.
because our entire focus has shifted into that outbound, the execution it takes behind the marketing,
Right.
updating our brand, all of the things that we worked so hard on the last, I would say, 6, 8 weeks when it was a bit quieter over the holidays to prepare for the new year, it forced that issue. And so I wanted to share that with everyone because,
Yeah.
again, even those of us that are business coaches that consider ourselves to have expertise in certain areas can find it difficult to get back on that focused path because we're
Hmm.
wearing so many hats
Yeah, exactly.
as solopreneurs or a team of two,
Right.
but we found our path.
We did indeed.
And so we invite those of you that are struggling with the same thing to either join us, Ready Plan Grow. We have free office hours. Just jump in, come ask us how we did that, or come to my workshop where I will completely geek out on how to understand your numbers in a really basic way. And more importantly, how to use them for strategic thinking and execution planning.
And I just want to drop in there as well because the insights that I have learned working with you, Marcella, and watching and being alongside you working with our clients as well, I can see like the aha moments when they happen. And it's an amazing thing because it's harnessing that part of the business, I think is really it is a mystery to so many people. And you do it in a very down to earth, realistic, no nonsense manner, which is really great. And I think that's what really helps our clients as well.
Well,
So,
I appreciate that. I had to learn it the hard way. I am not a numbers person. I
right.
hate spreadsheets beyond managing a list is something that I absolutely hated until AI came along, particularly what you taught me with
Right.
Manus. So that's something else. If you are into the whole geeky AI thing and you want to learn from an expert, this man right here has taught me things that blow my mind. The presentation, the workshop presentation, which we will share with anybody that joins, created in under 2 hours because of the AI knowledge base that you had created for us
Right.
around our brand, around our business vision. And so the extension of yourself that is created when you learn to work efficiently with AI is wonderful. And we talk about rabbit holes all the time. I now feel like I spent so many wasted hours on ChatGPT without
Right.
building this core knowledge base first. Watching it work with that ingrained knowledge is
Yeah,
mind
it's
blowing.
well that to me that's been my journey, that's been my mission with AI is because at the end of the day, AI is just a tool, albeit an amazing tool, but it is a tool. And no tool is any good without the knowledge of how to use it. And honing AI as I've been doing, I mean, my personal AI that I've probably been building for, I don't know, 8 months now is insane.
And we're going to go
It's
live about that
insane.
next
Yeah,
time
that's
because
a whole nother subject.
that's a
So,
whole other
because
thing. So, if you are afraid of numbers, if you hate spreadsheets, and you understand that it is something you want, it's a gap you want to fill in your business, don't worry if you're just catching this later. Go to Ready Plan Grow, go under events. You'll see this ongoing workshop. We're also going to be launching mini series of some of the components, not only on YouTube, but within the education of the free education that's on the website. So come geek out with a non-numbers person on numbers. I invite you. And remember, it's not just about getting funded. It's not just about maybe sleeping better at night, but it's strategically planning based on the goals that you have for your business. And we're all in business to make money. So keep that in mind. Stick a post-it note on your computer, on your, vision board, wherever it is that you look to. I know that sounds old school, but I still don't use AI for that. and remind yourself of how important it is to check in on those numbers often. Ryan, I'll see you in the workshop.
Yeah, absolutely. See you then. Thanks very much,
Bye,
Marcela.
everyone.
Take care, everyone. Bye.